What's up, everybody? Let's see what happened in LA today. Everybody's talking about it. In case y'all didn't know, there's two theories of change in the so-called left. You have people that are like, "Oh, we just have to elect the right people." That's bullshit, all right? No, nobody has ever won full freedom from fascism, and that's what we want, right? Full freedom from fascism by appealing to the conscience of the people that hate them. It would be nice if these people had consciences, if these people had shame, but they don't. So when you're dealing with shameless people, when you're dealing with people who simply do not give a fuck, you have to demonstrate that you also don't give a fuck. Because if you demonstrate that you give too much of a fuck, then what's going to happen is you are going to be fucked, and you don't want to be fucked. So to prevent yourself from getting fucked, you have to act like you have some wherewithal, and you have to follow the masses.
Tense out here. Back to you.
So this was Los Angeles today. ICE and the FBI riot squad showed up trying to take people, and apparently a business owner locked ICE in the building. And also, somebody made a comment about roof razas, uh, the people on the roofs. So yeah, it's amazing. Like there are definitely groups. There are definitely comrades helping to organize these things. But ultimately, this is organic. Like this is the people themselves being like, "Hey, we're not gonna let you." Oh, thank you. But this is the people themselves being like, "Yeah, we're not gonna let you snatch our fucking neighbors and drag them off to El Salvador or God knows where, Guantanamo Bay or any of those places, because that's not. We're simply not gonna let you do that to us. We don't do that here."
Well, Carlos, as we continue to watch this with you, I'm noticing as you saw ATF agents, we saw those
Bonsoir, mon camarade.
vans.
Sorry if I can't hear. It's because, as you might imagine, a bit chaotic out here. We're connecting again. I think I can hear you now.
Okay, so Carlos, you mentioned ATF agents, but you also said Homeland Security.
So basically, just grab all the fucking gun thugs they can get hold of. There's no reason for ATF to be out there. There's no reason for the FBI riot squad to be out there. This is intimidation.
We saw ICE agents.
They've got a literal fucking caravan of people just rolling into the neighborhood. They did the same thing in Minneapolis the other day, and the people fought against them up there as well.
You said, but they have mostly focused on just the one building.
It'll sound like fireworks of people banging on trash cans.
Ambiance.
People are banging on trash cans. That's a direct throwback to what happened in Ulster, Northern Ireland, during the Troubles period, during the struggle of the Irish people for the unification and national liberation of their island. Fireworks and pig gas canisters.
Correct, and now.
Yeah, when the RUC, the Brit pigs, rolled through, people would bang on trash can lids to let them know that, hey, yeah, come out on the streets, or if you're a spicy boy, you need to be far gone, or you need to be in a position where you can fight the pigs. So yeah, the people in struggle have always demonstrated their capacity to organize themselves to fight back. It's the reformist left that needs to get it together.
Now, as they leave, we're starting to see more tear gas, and it looks like fireworks. So
we're in for a hot summer. Like the weather hasn't even gotten warm and stayed warm yet. Well, I imagine it's pretty warm out in LA, but yeah, the weather hasn't even gotten warm and stayed warm yet, and this is what you have happening.
The crowd is continuing to engage with the officers who are.
And yes, I'm going to be on a fucking armor kick later, but the news is also important.
Very methodically starting to leave the area.
You see hot summer.
And it does sound like we're having a hard
Laura Loomer.
time communicating with Carlos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to point out to here our screen there on the right and Carlos's shot are both live. But what we want to point out here is how these officers are now leaving. The ATF officers are very slowly moving, and you'll notice that some on the ground are trying to get the people to move out of the way. We have a piece of video that
people aren't going to move out of the way. You shouldn't be in their neighborhood in the first place trying to drag their neighbors off.
Showed the vans as they were departing with some of the people that had been.
Yeah, I did see that they ran someone over and tried to speed away.
Detained.
Pigs are very, very good at creating chaos, but they're very, very bad at responding to the chaos that the people create.
In those vans, and it was a very different scene. You can see that they've gotten the people and they put them in these vans, and as these.
You literally have vans with tinted windows going around snatching people, dragging them off. That's where we're at. You can't vote your way out of this. Do I bear Zoran Mamdani any ill will? No. Absolutely not. I actually hope he wins.
Officers.
But Zoran and all of these people, it's simply not enough. You have to have something more. You have to have a firm mass movement that's willing to throw down like these comrades in LA are.
These authorities started to leave. It was a very strange sight to see because they started to leave and there were people who were protesting trying to keep these vans from getting out. And the video seen here is deeply troubling because these officers, look, there's that person in front and the officers did.
But a bit.
So this is People's City Council. I highly recommend you follow them. They are a very, very good source of analysis and struggle coming out of LA. So yeah, this was a Homeland Security / ICE raid that was happening in downtown LA. This is 940 Town Avenue. They've locked the doors and they're holding I don't know if it was a business owner or the cops that padlocked the doors shut, but they shut all the doors and you had people that were being held inside. I guess this is the business in question, 942, 940 Town Avenue. Not all that familiar with LA.
No dejen de seguirme, no dejen de seguirme, raza. Gracias por ese apoyo. Gracias por ese apoyo, por esos regalitos, raza. Gracias.
Yeah, so apparently they had like massive sweeps throughout LA. And apparently the feds are calling in the National Guard, 20,000 National Guard troops. I listened to this fucking new Wayne album. It's literal garbage. It sounds like it sounds like a shitty mixtape that little dude on the bus back in 2009, 2010, 2011 when I was in high school would make and irritate the hell out of everybody with. It's not good music.
Colleen Sullivan.
So yeah, somebody mentioned this earlier in chat.
And Colleen
ran this dude over.
This might be the first time that you've seen this van.
Oh no,
but
I saw this.
It was
Yeah.
terrifying to watch this.
Yeah. And he was, you know that passions, they're running high. This is definitely never suggested to do because
Oh, shut up.
these agents are
I hate reporters.
going to get out of
Yeah, it's I think one of them was like a tribute to LL Cool J's Rock the Bells, but it did not do that well.
there.
It did not. Wayne is tired. Wayne needs to sit back and enjoy his money.
This person is
Sounds like the type of album you'd produce when you're on the verge of going bankrupt.
clearly,
It's fucking shitty pot boiler.
and we saw this, but we did end up seeing that person who was just hit by the car. They did get out,
Yeah, knock them down.
just hit by the car. This person is clearly,
Jesus.
and we saw
I know his ankles are fucked or their ankles are fucked.
this, but we did end up seeing that person who was just hit by the car. They did get up. I don't know if they were taken to the hospital, but I saw them sitting up. I saw them,
Joined now by
Yeah. The people are brave. We follow Kenneth Mejia.
right. And I do believe that, these agents, the FBI, the ICE agents, they know they are going to be met with resistance. I'm not
Yeah. You finally got a reporter to say the truth.
quite sure if they thought it was going to be to this level today, the way they saw people surrounding these vehicles, leaving, trying to keep them inside.
Every time they come out, every time they roll deep like this, the people are going to roll deep as well.
The area.
This is where we are. DSA, all these organizations need to get with the people. You have to. Otherwise, you're going to be left behind. It's the people versus the pigs, always. Never forget, there are more of us than there are of them. You're with the People's Defense Network in Florida. Okay, I've heard of you guys. And fuck Karen Bass. You let your city burn down in January, and now you're here acting like you give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. These are LAPD. So you literally had LAPD saying that they're not coordinating with ICE, and here they are out there skinning and grinning right alongside the fucking pigs. How do all the caucuses work in DSA? Okay, so caucuses technically are not part of DSA, even though they are comprised of DSA members. Caucuses have no real formal standing in DSA. Like, you do not have to register. You do not have to be like, hey, we're the caucus of blah, 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 and we're going to register. Like, you don't have to do that. It's basically just a group of people organized around a particular political line or around a particular issue. I'm a member of two caucuses, Liberation Caucus and Afro-Socialist Caucus. Afro-Socialist actually does have standing, but Liberation, MUG, SMC, Groundwork, Libertarian Socialist Caucus, Bread and Roses, Reform and Revolution, Groundwork, all these caucuses, they don't have any real standing in DSA. Yet they are still very powerful because every convention season and at the local level, we run slates of candidates that are organized around a particular political line represented by a caucus, and people tend to vote for either the political line that they agree with or for the caucus that their friends are members of. So yeah, that's pretty much how caucuses work in DSA. A lot of people don't like caucuses. They think that they're parasitic. A comrade told me once that they think that they basically prey on the organization and they distract people from what they should be doing, which is building up DSA. But you can walk and chew gum at the same time. So, but everybody has their opinion. Everybody has the right to their opinion as long as they maintain a principled stance and as long as they don't engage in wrecking and other types of nasty behavior of that nature.
Why are you collaborating with ICE? Come on, why are you collaborating with ICE?
Because they're fucking pigs, and that's what pigs do.
Can I tell you something?
Look, it fucking kills me every time every time you see a cop, you're asking these stupid ass questions. They're doing cop things because they're cops. Oink oink.
Why are you collaborating with ICE?
You could talk to the supervisor.
Why are you collaborating
These pigs are like fucking robots. Oh, you can talk to my supervisor.
with ICE? Why are you collaborating
La migra, la policía, la misma porquería.
with
Oh, that's a big fucker.
ICE?
Yeah, that's what went down in LA today. Elon Musk and Donald Trump have been fighting. I mean, it was inevitable. You can't have two egotistical billionaires. Well, I don't think Trump is all that much of a billionaire anymore. But you can't have like the literal richest dude in the world and the guy who wishes or thinks he's still the richest dude in the world in the same room together, supposedly working towards a common goal. It's not gonna be fun. Like they're gonna fucking slugfest each other. It's not gonna work. But hey, people are finding out the hard way. This country finds out every fucking thing the hard way.
There's a quote from Vladimir Lenin where he says
Vladimir Lenin.
there are decades where nothing happens and there are tweets where decades
I abide by this line. I make tweets where decades happen.
happen. We had one of those tweets today, a tweet that monumentally shifts political reality. I will say it's more than one tweet. Elon Musk has posted 80 times on his own platform x.com today, all of them about his now massive, wide open, wide ranging war with Donald Trump. And we're going to go through it chronologically to show you how it went from like all good to not so good to today, to today where it is now blown wide open. And nobody, it seems, at least within that camp, knows exactly how to handle it. We've covered this before, but a little flashback. Back in February, it's all love. I love Donald Trump as much as a straight man can love another man. Elon Musk was walking around with hats that said Trump was right about everything. Super locked in, super in love. Then Doge became more unpopular. Elon Musk's popularity went down. Elon Musk had to leave Doge. They left on kind of negative terms. Then, over the past week, Elon Musk has chirped up about the big, beautiful bill. He started criticizing it, saying it's filled with pork barrel spending and blows out the deficit. It's pretty bad for the future of the country. But he never mentioned Trump by name until today. So, while Donald Trump was in his meeting with the Chancellor of Germany, Friedrich Merz, where he said shit like this is Merz, by the way, trying to make a nice gesture and saying it's the anniversary of D-Day, a day where America did a great thing for the world and helped liberate all of us from.
I love how people like ignore the fact that there were not just Americans at D-Day. You also had Poles, you had Brits, who, if I recall correctly, were on Juno and Sword Beach. You had Canadians. Like, it was basically
the Nazis.
It was basically a worldwide raffle stop.
June
But of course, that was like the first time that Americans entered the war in Europe on the ground, and America being a narcissistic ass country, we of course have to be like, yeah, that was all us. Also, I still cannot get over the fact that World War II was literally fought with a segregated army. Like, basically the only mass role that black troops were allowed to have on D-Day, mind you, these were literal fucking Nazis, people that wanted to exterminate us. If I were a general, I'd be like, you know what, let the blacks go and let the blacks play. Like, they have more reason than anybody besides the Jews to actually want to like smash these fascists. But like, no, all we can do is put out barrage balloons. When you see those big pictures of D-Day, those little balloons, yeah, we set those up.
D-Day anniversary, when the Americans once ended a war in Europe. I think this is in your hand in specific, in ours.
That was not a pleasant day for you?
No, that was not.
He's talked to this fucking guy like he's literally a fucking, you were there, weren't you? You were there. Mind you, Trump is also German.
Not a pleasant.
This was not a great
in
day.
the long run, Mr. President, this was the liberation.
Oh yeah, Greeks right do that. Malacca, you'll take out a country. We're gonna fuck you up, Malacca.
Of my country from Nazi.
We cannot fix a Saganaki in Athens because you have taken all of the food and all of the cheese.
Nazi dictatorship.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
And we know what we owe you.
He's trying to be as nice as possible and diplomatic as possible. So anyway,
Germans, diplomatic.
during this interview, as they all seem to do, reporters don't ask him about U.S.-Germany relations. They just jump off onto any topic they know will get clicks. And the first topic they ask about is Elon Musk. And they're like, what do you think about Elon Musk attacking your
D-Day actually isn't a holiday in the United States, I don't think.
bill? And that's what
You don't get the day off for it.
kicks off what happened today. Trump comes in and goes,
We've done a great job. Elon knew that. Well, he actually
I love how a website called Autism Central is literally like, it's like a news source for the world.
went up in campaign for me. I think I would have won. Susie would say I would have won Pennsylvania easily anyway. But I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here, better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden he had a problem. And he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate because that's billions and billions of dollars. And it really is unfair. We want to have cars of all types. Electric, we want to have electric, but we want to have a gasoline, combustion. We want to have different. We want to have hybrids. When that was cut, and Congress wanted to cut it,
Honestly, I'm starting to think that the American people I don't think the American people deserve socialism, to be honest. I'm being like tongue-in-cheek here, but like seriously. A people that elect this fucker president twice. Like, are these people really ready for a dictatorship of the proletariat? Like, objectively.
became a little bit different, and I can understand that. But he knew every aspect of this bill. He knew
I did not know flaming Saganaki was invented in Chicago.
it better than
Chicago does have a lot of experience with fire.
almost anybody, and he never had a problem until right after he left. And if you saw the statements he made about me, which I'm sure you can get very easily, it's very fresh on tape.
So why are Trump and fucking Musk falling out? Because of ego. Like, it's all right here. It's because of fucking ego. And you have these stupid fuckers on the internet. Like, I don't know what it is with grown men needing like a feudal lord to kneel and bow down to. But it's fucking fun. Like, bro, you are an adult. Why do you need somebody to bend the knee to? Like, I saw somebody calling Musk my lord. And I have a steed, a.k.a. a Cybertruck, a.k.a. a massive pot. Like, I watched that video about, like, all of the design flaws. Like, you know, if you skin your knee on this thing, it will literally open your knee up because it's basically like you're riding around on a giant knife.
He said the most beautiful things about me. And he hasn't
Ego and drugs.
said bad about me personally, but I'm sure that'll be.
So far at this point, Elon Musk has not said a bad word about Trump. He's only badmouthed the bill. And Trump is saying he knew it was in the bill. He supported it a week ago, which he did before he left the office, and is saying, you know, he hasn't badmouthed me, but he probably will soon.
About me personally, but I'm sure that'll be next.
Should people not take him seriously about spending now? Are you saying this is all sour grapes?
No, he worked hard and he did a good job. And I'll be honest, I think he misses the place. I think he got out there and all of a sudden he wasn't in this beautiful Oval Office, and he's got nice offices too. World War.
The White House is literally a shithole. Like every president that has lived at the White House, every first family that has lived at the White House has something to complain about.
For one, it started.
Like they hate that fucking place. It's full of rats. It's haunted. It's old as fuck. It leaks. It creaks. It's basically like a 200-year-old tenement.
And it ended here in World War II and so many other things. Everything.
That's not true, by the way. Just not true. Just neither one.
Big comes right from this beautiful space. It's now much more beautiful than it was 6 months ago. I'll tell you, he's not the first. People leave at some point. They miss it so badly, and some of them.
If I had the unfortunate luck to live in the White House, I would not miss that place.
Embrace it, and some of them actually become hostile.
Yeah, there's something wrong with the Madeleine tracker. The Madeleine, it is the it's part of the Gaza freedom flotilla. I'll say that 10 times fast. Freedom flotilla. Anyways, it's part of the flotilla that is in the process of bringing humanitarian aid to Gaza, and there was a tracker for it, and apparently it's down. They're still alive. They haven't been bombed or anything yet, but Greta Thunberg is on it, and I really, really commend her for using her massive international platform. Like, this girl started out as like, okay, a little fucking Swedish girl that talks about the environment, and how dare you? But she has actually matured remarkably as a political figure, and right now her main focus is on Palestinian solidarity, as it should be. Also, Sir Davos from Game of Thrones, Liam Cunningham, the lovely Geordie accent. He's also taking part in the Freedom Flotilla because he is also a stalwart supporter of the human and democratic rights of the Palestinian people. So, yeah, a lot of heavy hitters on this, but everybody in the Freedom Flotilla is important. But I really, really appreciate these comrades for offering up their name and their international prestige as actors and as activists to ensure that the flotilla doesn't get fucked with.
Hostile. I don't know what it is. It's sort of Trump derangement syndrome, I guess.
So now this is how it kicked off. Trump accused Elon Musk of having Trump derangement syndrome.
Yeah, Trump dick riding syndrome. Now he has Trump derangement syndrome. Lehman Brothers.
Musk, the man who...
Have I ever told y'all that I wanted to be an investment banker in high school? Like, you were narrowly spared finance bro red guard. I still, like, dabble in the market every now and then when I have spare money, which I really don't have all that much of right now. But, like, I literally was a pseudo finance bro in high school until I realized that to be an actual investment banker, you have to know a shitload of math. And I don't want to do math that involves letters.
Gave $300 million to support Trump and has been nonstop positive Trump. Now that he said one critical thing about the big, beautiful bill, he is now a jealous ex who misses the Oval Office and has Trump derangement syndrome. And one thing Trump said here is likely very true. And it can't be swept under the rug, because otherwise you give Elon too much credit in this situation too. He said Elon Musk was probably extra miffed because this big, beautiful bill removes the EV tax credit. Ding, ding, ding. That is true. And it really lines up with when Elon stopped supporting this bill, because the bill has always blown out the deficit. It has always been a terrible bill for our debt and for our future and for rich tax cuts for the rich. But only recently, when he could not get Speaker of the House Mike Johnson to save the tax credit, $7,500 tax credit for buying EVs. This has been huge for Tesla. A huge part of their profits comes from this.
Yeah. Rich dudes fighting over money. What else is new? But if we had a left worth a damn in this country, we'd be able to take advantage of these contradictions. But instead, all we get to do is point and laugh. But it's cathartic, but catharsis does not make revolution, and catharsis is not going to end the hill that we're in. So the Freedom Flotilla, the Madeleine, is roughly 48 hours from Gaza. Israeli military officials have previously reported receiving a political decision to block the flotilla from reaching Gaza. So all eyes on this part of the ocean. We shall see what happens. I do not speak Arabic. Your voice is your protection. Your silence is our cover. So yeah, everybody pay attention to that. Follow the ICBSG and pay attention, because you never know what's going to happen. So this was posted 17 hours ago.
The Madeleine on our 6th day of journey to Gaza to break the siege and to create a people's humanitarian sea corridor. I'm Thiago Avila, steering committee member of the Freedom Flotilla Coalition, and yesterday we received another threat from the Zionist entity. They said that they will block
Oh, this guy's Brazilian.
our entrance to Gaza, and that if we insist, they will attack us like they did 15 years ago on the Mavi Marmara when they killed 10 of our participants and were not made accountable in any way.
I really gotta take my hat off.
We are doing this.
Boots Riley, because like he was actually invited to participate in one of these, but he said that no, I'm not going to because I'm afraid of being killed. And honestly, like it takes a lot, because if you're in revolutionary politics in any way, Boots Riley, he's a revolutionary musician and filmmaker. He's the guy who did Sorry to Bother You, and like you're supposed to want to be like the hardest, most badass revolutionary, but like Boots was like, no, I was fucking scared, man. And honestly, yes, bald alert. That's why I wear these flat caps inside. But I don't want to blind you all with my shiny head. But like, it takes a lot of courage to admit, yeah, I was fucking scared. I didn't want to get fucking blown up with a bomb or drone or anything like that. Or if we land, be arrested and tortured to death in some Israeli prison. I mean, Boots is an American citizen, but the Israelis have like literally murdered American citizens without any pushback whatsoever from the supposed most powerful country on earth. So. Yeah, it takes a lot of courage to do that.
This, together with international law, the International Court of Justice,
which is useless,
states that no country has the right to hinder aid to get to Gaza.
Yes, revolutionaries always have told no lies and claimed no easy victories. Like, this shit is hard. And if you want this shit to be easy, you are in the wrong political field. You need to go be a Democrat. This shit is not easy. Overthrowing the most insidious capitalist power, imperialist power in human history on the face of the earth is going to be an immeasurably daunting task. But it must be done. Otherwise, we are condemning our future generations to tortured half-lives. As a matter of fact, no. If we fail in our mission, we are ensuring that there will be no future generations. We are basically condemning our species to extinction. And some antinatalists and nihilists, they may like that. Yeah, humans deserve to go extinct, but I'm not of that opinion because I'm not a nihilist and I'm not an antinatalist. I believe that humans are dope and humans have the right to continue to exist.
The UN Security Council resolutions that were approved in 1 year and 9 months of the escalation of the genocide as well states the same thing. The International Criminal Court case against Netanyahu, who actually got him an arrest warrant, is not being enforced by any country so far, also states the same thing. They cannot block us.
Ellos no pueden nos bloquear.
And it's important that we understand that Netanyahu and any other oppressive regime throughout history, they actually
elas realmente tememos pessoas.
Fear the people. We do not fear them.
Nós não os tememos.
Something very problematic.
É algo muito problemático de se pensar.
To think of a regime that
regime que precisa bombardear as pessoas.
Needs to bomb.
Alright, I'm going to stop reading the Portuguese.
Bomb people, civilian people, needs to starve children to death in order to survive. So they are the ones desperate. We are together with the social majorities of the world. We don't fear him at all. We're doing the right thing. And we know that this is part of a global uprising much larger than this humble mission of 12 people on a small boat. And so they are the ones who are desperate about the possibility that a small boat carrying food, medicine, crutches, prosthetics for amputated children, and water filters is going to Gaza. And it's important for us to say that Gaza has been under siege for 18 years, part of a process of a genocide of 8 decades.
I was trying to speak Portuguese.
And we're on international waters, and from international waters we go to Gaza, which is Palestinian territory. Israeli authorities have actually no authority there, and they have no authority here. So we do not need their permission. We do not ask for their permission. We do not need to obey oppressive regimes. Actually, we need to challenge them. And that's why they fear us so much. So it's important that they understand it will not be through force that they will make a way to defeat us. That's not how it happened in history in any other way. If you look at the independence of India,
I've been to the port of Geese. It's very pretty.
if you look at that struggle
The geese are pricks, though.
against apartheid in South Africa, if you look at the civil rights movement with Martin Luther King and so many amazing people for the civil rights in the United States, we see that nonviolence defeats their hatred and their cruelty.
Yeah, these are not violent people. They're not running weapons. They're not doing anything of that sort. They're just trying to bring these people aid.
And I'm Richie Serjanko.
Oh, so here's my buddy Richie. You should pay attention to what he's saying.
It's Shut the Fuck Up Friday, and I'm Richie Serjanko, your host, friendly neighborhood.
A lot of people don't like Richie, but I love him.
Neighborhood lawyer.
He's a good dude.
Ready to give advice to some of you that may be hitting the streets, protesting for what's right, and defending what you believe in. First things first, shut the fuck up. The police are not your friends. They are not there to protect you. They are looking for information and gathering things to use against you. You are a target to the state when you take action. If you get pulled over by the police after a protest, shut the fuck up. If the police call you, shut the fuck up. If you're stopped by the police on the streets after a protest, minding your own business while you have a ski mask on, shut the fuck up. Do not engage with them. All you say is, am I being detained? Am I free to go? If you're not free to go, then you must shut the fuck up. Once you're in police custody, it is vitally important to shut the fuck up. You should assert your rights and say, I am not speaking to you, and my lawyers will contact you. You are under no obligation to talk to the police at any point. You should never talk to the police without your lawyer present. Don't talk to the police. Don't talk to them when you're in the car. Don't talk to anyone once you get to jail and in the processing center. You never know who's watching, who's listening, who has been maybe sent there to talk to you. When heading out and taking the streets, the goal shouldn't be to get arrested. Do not run yourself into arrest. Do not just hand yourself over to the police. There's very little value in getting arrested for the movement. It's best to keep you out of police custody and have you out on the streets because you don't want to become a target, a further target of the state. Once you become in state custody, it becomes much more difficult for you. So you should understand the risks of going out and getting arrested when you protest. And thank you for joining us on today's edition of Shut the Fuck Up Friday. I want you to know your rights, know your risks, and remember one thing. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Okay?
So, pop quiz. When you have any contact with the police, what do you do?
All right, the Tennessee Highway Patrol has released new body cam footage.
This is Abrego Garcia, who was recently returned to the United States because the feds are now trying to pin human trafficking charges on him.
Of a 2022 Salvadoran prison. Listen to this.
You got a bunch of people here, don't you?
It's one for sit. Yes. Go back to work.
Gotcha. Where are you working at?
Where?
Where?
San Luis, Missouri.
Missouri?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's been to St. Louis. Okay. You know, it's amazing how, like, all of this shit somehow manages to end up in St. Louis some type of way.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I'm from to Maryland. So I come in from to...
So in the body cam footage, Garcia tells police
he's violating the shut the fuck up rule.
He was driving the 8 people in his vehicle from Houston to Temple Hills, Maryland to perform construction.
It's not against the law to have 8 people in your vehicle.
Construction work. The Department of Homeland Security says he was suspected of human trafficking. He was not arrested or charged with any crime. I want to bring in Department of Justice correspondent Scott.
I don't care what Department of Justice correspondent Scott, whatever it has to say. Let's fuck some folks up, shall we? But yeah, that's the news of the world today. Let's play this extremely addictive game. Yeah, the construction workers who cross state lines, not prostitutes. It's not a violation of the Mann Act. Oh, come on, you fucker. Thank you. No, I'm pretty sure if I play Footасан Al-Aqsa, I will get banned. And I don't want that. Y'all don't want me to do that to me. Y'all don't want to do that to me. So let's play the Cold War game instead. This game is actually set in 1989 in a hypothetical hot war between the Soviet Union and the United States. Alright, let's see. Hopefully these assholes are not spamming music or spamming racial slurs tonight. Had a game like that earlier. Very irritating, but what do you get? What do you expect? Uncivilized, unwashed barbarians. Oh, fucking cute. I don't want to wait online. Oh, fuck. Ireland. Hate this little shit. It's a little like subsidiary island off the coast of Everon, which is the main island. I am a milsim nerd. How dare you insult me and my people? Soviets, of course. We're stacking up on Lemul.
Oldwood, get ready for a fight, because that's where I got ambushed on the way to.
Всем позывным. Говорит Жатва 01. Развернут парк легкой техники на базе Ледник. Конец связи.
Those are gorillas.
Get out of my way. Get out of my way.
I've got some back here too. Greasy Balba.
There's the fucking arsenal. It's bringing supplies.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Установлена ретрансляционная башня на базе Ледник. Конец связи.
What shall we build first?
An arsenal, maybe?
Heavy vehicle and arsenal, yeah.
You should put brakes on the fucking truck, bro.
You gonna go take momentum? I'm down.
These people are fucking idiots.
You gotta park it sideways, man.
Do you not know how to park on a fucking hill? Yeah, a lot of these people are like people that couldn't make it in the regular service or people that were in the regular service at one point but left. And yeah.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Легкую технику можно получить на базе Арена. Конец связи.
Hey, who wants to go capture the coastal base?
Let's do it.
I'll go wait to capture the coastal base.
Alright,
Let's fucking
get
do
this
it.
Suzuki frickin' piece of crap.
We're getting in.
Go kill somebody. Don't know if anybody plans to push that way, but that's where I'm going.
Driftless, I didn't know you were in the service. Manual labor.
Can someone bring the car up and pick me up in front of the grocery store?
Всем позывным. Говорит Жатва 01. Развернут парк тяжелой техники на базе Арена.
We're bringing another truck of supplies over the border. Can somebody take the main road out of Wood up north to Sawmill and see if they can find the other fucking supply truck where I got in? See if they can go grab those supplies and bring it on over.
Fucking supply truck.
Yeah, that damn truck took me out. Hey, you need a lift?
I do. I just.
Alright, I'm on my way.
All right, hold up. I'm walking, but I got a crippled guy here. I'm slow here walking. Can you bring the car to me, mister? Biscuit need to ride. Biscuit died. I'm in the bushes wrapping myself up. I'm coming. Wait! You.
We're full.
I'll see you in hell.
There's another vehicle right there.
I'll see you all in hell.
Just be thankful. We're gonna hopefully clear everything out ahead of you.
I think I burst a hemorrhoid.
These guys sound real dumb.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Легкую технику можно получить на базе Арена. Конец связи. Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Цистерна для дозаправки готова на базе Арена. Конец связи.
Okay, let's go look for people.
That just crossed the road. He's on the corner. He's on the corner. I see you guys. He's on the corner. He's by a tree. He's laying down on the floor. He's laying down on the floor. To your left, to your left, to your left, to your right, to your right, to your right. There you go, Snell. You got him. You got him. Go kill, Snell. Go kill. I'm watching from afar. Bye now.
On Kingdom for an RPG. This is Armor Reforger.
Жатва 01, всем позывным. Мы захватили передовой пост у базы Циксон. Конец связи.
You gotta be shitting me.
Жатва 01.
Please don't tell me I'm out of gas. Please don't tell me I'm out of gas. Son of a fuck. No, I do not play with a mouse. You will die if you keep playing with a mouse in this game. There you go, Maoist love. Guess I'll just follow this shit.
Жатва 01, всем позывным. Мы только что установили ретрансляционную башню на базе Циксон. Конец связи.
Yep, I know where I'm going. This floor.
Just let me know which way I'm going.
I think I know where I'm going. I hope I know where I'm going. If not, I'll get there eventually. Or I'll die. Or I'll die and I'll get there eventually.
Жатва 01, всем позывным. Мы взяли базу Табор. Конец связи.
Don't want to roll over. Especially in an open top Jeep.
Alright, we'll go Raptor then.
Жатва 01, всем позывным. Мы только что установили ретрансляционную башню на базе Гусар. Конец связи.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Northwest of the farm.
Жатва 01, всем позывным. Мы только что развернули полевой госпиталь на базе «Гусарь». Конец связи.
East Восток.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Цистерна для дозаправки готова на базе «Гусарь». Конец связи.
I'm going the wrong way. I thought I knew where I was going. I'm better at killing than navigating.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Установлена ретрансляционная башня на базе «Табор».
And I'm out of fucking gas. Oh, joy. Father and befuddle.
Всем позывным. Можно получить тяжелую технику на базе «Циксон». Конец связи.
Let's just take the fucking hill. Oh, they've already taken the hill. Lovely. Somebody's getting shot somewhere.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Мы только что развернули полевой госпиталь на базе «Циксон». Конец связи.
Fail. We got lucky right there, man.
Всем позывным. Это Жатва 01. Припасы сейчас можно запросить с базы «Табор». Конец связи.
Oh, fuck.
Всем позывным. Это Жатва 01. Парк легкой техники построен на базе «Циксон». Конец связи.
Thank you, Biscuit, for bringing this. Yeah.
Всем позывным. Это Жатва 01. ГСМ доставлены на базу «Циксон». Конец связи.
Okay, yeah, sure. Let me hop in that.
Всем позывным. Это жатва 01. Мы подавили силы противника на базе «Консул». Конец связи.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna die. Friendlies.
Alright, where should I go?
Oh yeah.
Pinewood looks good. That is east. What's up, Matic?
Yep, we're going to pull up to the side here and fucking dismount.
It's a war on a small island.
I left my fucking gun at the fucking previous place.
Is there really any need to tell everybody that? Spoiled little brat.
I left my fucking gun at the previous place.
That's your fucking fault.
There's a gun right here.
There's my link.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Цистерна для дозаправки готова на базе «Консул». Конец связи.
Run up, plant into a tree and kill myself.
Yeah.
Halt. Alright, let's see who I'm sending to hell today.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Мы взяли базу «Рабкор». Конец связи.
Alright, we're at 100 points, we need 275 for radio. $225, 275, put on the radio, right in the middle. Alright, radio is ready to be built. Please build the radio station.
I hear an American helicopter.
Всем позывным. Говорит Жатва 01. Теперь у нас новые казармы на базе «Циксон». Конец связи. Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Установлено
If you pick up weapons from the dead AI fellas and then you drop them in the tent in the weapons box, you will get supply credits.
That's what I get from walking down the road like a dumbass.
We need to take military hospital next to you guys. If you're ready for it. What's up for military hospital? You guys want to go to military hospital?
Gorilla chumps. There's BTRs, but yeah, I don't think there's really any tanks for real. At least I've never run into any. Fuck.
Всем позывным. Говорит Жатва 01. Развернут парк легкой техники на базе «Консул». Конец связи.
I'll roll with y'all, don't want to waste supplies. Please tell me you know where you're going.
Yeah, I'm going to Gibbs.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Вертолетная площадка
Waiting for
построена на
a
точке
friend of mine though.
«Консул».
Cool, that's just where I came from. Nice work.
Yeah, I'm a little laggy.
Maggie doesn't have anything to do with flipping the fucking car over.
Yeah, I got ran over by a self-driving van. Killed.
Get in the car.
The whole fucking game is like an episode of MASH. And I'm one of the clowns, I guess. Stop. Let's get out here. Cracker? Yeah, this whole fucking game is just like an episode of MASH with Zoomers. Bastard! MASH isn't about cops, it's about soldiers in Korea. It's like a Vietnam War allegory. Yeah, a grumpy, ill-tempered medic. Guess I'm better at healing wounds than getting them. Thanks, buddy. Just going around dosing everybody up with morphine.
Всем позывным. Говорит Жатва 01. Наши товарищи захватили передовой пост у базы Гипс.
Oof, it looks like I just jumped headfirst into a pool full of blood.
I need another bandage quick, fuck. Oh, wow. I ain't got no more bandages, brother. I'm dead.
What?
I'm bleeding out. It's okay. I'll respawn here. Hey, don't forget the other supply truck full of supplies, you guys.
Yeah. Can't find your injury.
Yeah, it's too severe, man. The world's all gray and black, and my eyes are slowly closing.
Alright, I'm gonna build the tower so you can spawn back here.
Yeah, just tell my wife I love her.
Nobody here has a wife.
You're right. Tell my husband I love her. I can't believe I'm still kicking. Fuck. My heartbeat is slowing. Okay, I'm killing myself up.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Установлена ретрансляционная башня на базе Гипс. Конец связи.
Everybody in this game is a confirmed bachelor.
Why is they got Warhead jumping in front of everybody?
I don't know how I killed you, Payne.
Whoever I kill, my bad, bro.
Try that one on a judge.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Припасы сейчас можно получить с базы Гипс. Конец связи.
I was in the blast radius of that rocket he shot. I don't know, 5 minutes in or so.
My bad, man. I thought
it's all good.
I thought it was Americans up there.
It's all good. Probably couldn't see me.
No, I can't. I got broken legs right now, so I'm walking like an old man.
Shit happens. Ooh, yeah.
Who threw that smoke?
I'm just trucking down the road here, guys. Miss you already.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Построены казармы на базе. Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Дополнительные припасы доставлены на базу Раптор. Конец связи.
Thanks for your help,
Всем
guys.
позывным.
This is what communism is about, working together to do manual
На
labor.
базе Гипс. Конец связи.
Even
Most
though
of
one
the
of
time,
us,
everybody just leaves me.
even though my fucking legs are broken, I can't walk, but I can dig.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным.
Yeah, okay, you're up. Yeah, I just shot you back and then killed him.
Конец связи.
I am out of ammo.
What did you? Now, what was the
Всем
purpose of
позывным.
that?
Это Жатва 01. Парк легкой техники построен
Desecration
на
of the
базе
dead?
Раптор. Конец связи.
Alright, I'm gonna go get this other truck, guys, and I'm gonna head to Montauk.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Цистерна для дозаправки готова на базе Раптор.
Guess
Конец
I'm just gonna
связи.
walk around on these broken ass legs till I die.
There's absolutely nobody coming from this direction, you guys.
Жатва 01. Всем
All
позывным.
units be advised, me and a couple other squad members are not civilian. Do not shoot us down. Call out target free fire.
Can I get a pickup in the civilian heli? I'm gonna throw smoke.
You biscuit gravy, where are you, comrade? You must give me confirmed location.
Всем позывным. Построены казармы на базе Раптор. Конец связи.
Great.
Flying squad, are you fucking retarded?
That wasn't very nice.
You shot a dude in a Russian uniform.
Oh yeah, I can run again.
Stay alive, Poppy. We're en route. Back in, shit, what did we just leave?
You shoot at a wounded man? What is wrong with you sickos? Look at you offering advice. Your job's to make potato salad, not teach me how to fight. Fuckers have used up all the supplies. Now I gotta go look for a civilian vehicle like I'm in the Syrian army or something. Avoid open spaces and be close to the trees. Thank you, guerrilla warrior.
Hiding in the bushes.
If you long hold left bumper and press X.
This is some bullshit. It's okay, I'm ignoring all you guys anyways.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Мы взяли базу Дымок. Конец связи.
Long hold it and press X.
I did not hear of a new resistance group out of Syria naming themselves after Mohammed Daif. Oh, fuck it, I can take this shit down here. Gotta do something. This used to be a European game and it's very car-centric.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Вы только что установили ретрансляционную башню на базе Дымок. Конец связи.
Kilo's friendly. That's fucking friendly.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Построены казармы на базе Дымок. Конец связи.
Yeah, he was right there at the corner of the metal fence.
Under the rear part of the heli.
Garcia.
They're coming. I can hear them coming.
Where from? Anywhere.
They're airborne. They're coming with a helicopter. They'll probably be landing
Have I ever tried playing a fishing simulator?
just on the other side of the tower.
I'd rather watch paint dry.
On the north side of the tower, I think.
Всем позывным. Это Жатва 01. Припасы сейчас можно запросить с базы Дымок. Конец связи. Всем позывным. Это Жатва 01. Парк легкой техники построен на базе Дымок. Конец связи.
Paint drying simulator thing. This is supposed to be the mid-Atlantic. Why does this look like Czech?
ГСМ доставлены на базу Дымок. Конец связи.
Oh, fucking thank you.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Мы взяли базу Плазма. Конец связи. Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Полевой госпиталь готов на базе Эфир. Конец связи.
Tower.
Всем позывным. Говорит Жатва 01. Вертолеты могут выполнять посадку на точке. Эфир. Конец связи.
Montauk, southwest at the church area playground.
You guys are offering me the best military advice. I love these tactical geniuses I have in chat. Tactical wise ass is more like.
Жатва 01, всем позывным. Враг установил контроль над ретранслятором. Конец связи.
My controller's going to die anyway. That's a sign I've been playing too much. It's also why you don't go into one-man battles, Batman. Turn off. There you go. Let's see what else is going on the internet. What the fuck? So this is more out of LA. They appear to have some type of Nerf-looking pepper spray guns, and they are firing on activists outside of the Justice Center in LA for 1 minute straight. They enjoy this. These pigs enjoy this. Oh, it's pepper balls and pepper spray. Ugh. Bastards. So yeah, like I said, it's still spring. We haven't even had a good summer. We haven't even had, like, the weather hasn't even gotten hot and stayed hot yet. So that's why I play so many military simulators, because this is what's coming to cities and rural areas all around the country.